Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the
There
courthouse.
are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome into Loretto High School. I'm Cam Ashford alongside Michael Marks and AJ Good running production here tonight in opening night in Loretto High School history for the new gymnasium. We are about 5 minutes, a little under 5 minutes away from the third gym in Loretto history being christened, if you will.
Oh, I like that, getting some fancy vocabulary in early.
Well, I mean, I've had a whole 8 months to come up with new words. I've been reading my dictionary nightly, looking for those new phrases.
That UT education, it's kept my vocabulary, we'll call it rather elementary.
Really?
No, I'm a journalism major. We use fancy words all the time.
Yes. So if you've not been in this new gym, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is. It holds a lot of people, a lot more people. I know our broadcast location, which is really the only thing I was concerned about the entire time, let's be honest, is absolutely perfect.
Compared to what we had, I mean, we had a little box up in the corner, and now we got a whole little area. I mean, you don't have to climb a ladder to get up here.
You do not have to climb a ladder to get up here. That is the positive aspect of tonight. And you look in, I can't help but think is like, what is the barn like right now? What is that? You walk through there, man. I bet that it would give you some chills a little bit. It's just sitting there empty on a basketball night. It just since 1958 or 57. It depends on exactly when it opened. It was
57, 58 season.
Yeah, it seems like that's most people. My dad is in his 60s. That's the only gym that was ever used at Loretto High School the entire time he's been alive until tonight. And I thought about this on the way here is, this is not something I seek to do, is to do things that first of anything really. Mm-hmm. It just so happens we was able to do the first summertime football game ever, even though that was not by choice. That was by accident because one of their broadcast team had gotten sick. And so the very first Summertown high school game in history couldn't do, so I went and done it.
No, it was at Loretto.
No, okay, so it was the first home game.
Okay, I was about to say, the first home game was 2014 in Loretto.
Yeah. It was the first Summertown home game, at their field. That's right. First Summertown game played in Summertown, sorry. Because they played in Lawrence County the year before. You're exactly right. Then you've got, we did the first broadcast from the new stadium there at the Rotary Park when we did the Demolition Derby one year. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty cool. We called the first baseball state championship, the first boys basketball state championship, second girls basketball championship, the first volleyball championship, and tonight we get to do the first game in this new gymnasium.
I'm going to say, this is my first inaugural game.
It's your first game ever. So
I've done 2 basketball. This is my third basketball game ever.
Third basketball. Okay.
I did the previous 2, but this is the first one that I've done in a Loretto, gymnasium.
In Loretto.
Yes.
I got you. It shows you how disconnected I have been. I didn't even know you did the first 2 games. I didn't know you were actually even helping me until about 3 hours ago. So that just shows you what a year it has been for me. It's not been one of calmness.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know I was going to be home. I decided I was coming home yesterday at 11 o'clock. So,
well, let's talk about this Loretto Lady Mustang team. Last year, of course, made it all the way to the sub-state. You really felt good about their chances. They looked very formidable down the stretch. Region championship looked very good. Ended up knocking off Summertown pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
You think, okay, this team might actually have a shot. They're going to peak at the right time. And ultimately, in a barn burner at the barn, the last game ended up getting beat. What have you saw so far real quick in about 40 seconds?
Well, Allie Weathers is Allie Weathers. I mean, that's one fair way to put it. Coco has done a really good job. You thought about her being like that inside presence. She's done a really good job helping bring the ball up the court and had a pretty good outside shot. And Sophie Weathers, for being a freshman, has done a really good job, kind of enforcing her will in the post. In her first game, she had, I believe, 16 points.
Yeah, so I saw that with Sophie. And, of course, follows a long line of Weathers in that side of the Weathers family, where her 2 sisters Kinsey and Laney have both now graduated on. Laney was a senior last year, and now Sophie comes back up. And you're right, it's they may have saved the best for last. I hate to say that.
I know. I was thinking that during the first game. I did, because she had 16 points and was hitting shots just like Laney and Kinsey had, and she's just a freshman. So she's going to have a very good career here at Loretto.
Yep, I agree. All right, we're going to turn it over to Kyle Johnson, the PA announcer courtside.
Please stand and remove cover for our invocation, followed by the singing of our national anthem. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day that you've given us. Lord, we just pray that there would be no injuries this evening. Father, we pray that you would be with each and every one as they make their way home. Lord, we thank you for sending your son Jesus to die on the cross for our sins. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Senior Emily Kozart, affectionately known as Coco, with the national anthem. The first national. There's going to be a lot of firsts, and you're probably going to get sick of me using that.
I'm not, because I'm
talking to the people at home.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm all for the new stuff. I mean,
I like new shiny things, and this is a new shiny thing for sure. We're about ready to get it fired off. Starters for the visiting team. Hey, something else I thought, we're not going to have the light cycle.
Exactly. I was just about to say, I'm kind of intrigued to see how much different the whole starters lineup thing is, because you're not going to have the whole lights thing that we had at the barn.
Yeah, you're not going to have the cycle, so that Loretto won't get accused of being rude and not letting the visiting team be announced first. I don't know if you knew that was a thing, but that has been a thing. The only reason they did it is because of power issue.
Yeah.
So starters for Cornersville is number 4, Childress, number 10, Kate Powers, number 21, Anna Wood, number 33, Annabelle Mullinks, and number 23, Addie Gentry. Starters for the Lady Mustangs. We'll turn it over to Kyle Johnson. Startups for both squads announced. It's good to see Libby Sanders back. She missed the last part of last year. Last time I saw Libby, she was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Had some stuff that come up there at the end of last season that was pretty scary. They didn't know what it was for a while, but I think it ended up being just was it some kind of tick, something going to tick bite?
It actually was, and I was talking to Coach Rutledge about this. I don't remember what she ended up saying, but it was not a tick bite. It was something about it was something with the nerve endings or something like that, but I don't remember the actual technical term for it. But she's had shot the ball very well from the three-point line so far this year.
She's a good shooter. It's good to see her back. So Sophie Weathers, a freshman, going to take the tip-off for the Lady Mustangs. Gentry tips it off, and the tip-off is going to be controlled by Cornersville. They work the left side. Loretto opens up in a man defense. Actually, it's going to be a zone. It's going to be a 2-3 zone. It's more like the matchup 2-3 we see a lot from Coach Rutledge. Cornersville working it around the top of the perimeter.
And you talk about how good Lady Mustangs' offense has been the past couple of years. This team's defense has really performed well so far.
Had the trap. Cornersville's able to get out of it, and that's going to get tied up. Jump ball is going to be called, and it will go to the Lady Mustangs. So the first possession for the Lady Mustangs and their new pad. Digs. What's some other words for your home? What was it they used to call it? Cribs.
Yeah.
New crib. The crib. We got to come up with a fancy name for this place. Nice pick and roll. Sophie Weathers a little too strong off the glass. Emily Kozart gets the rebound. Put back is good, and the first basket in the new Holmes building is scored by senior Emily Kozart. She at the first national anthem and the first points. How about that?
Can't get much better than that.
Just have a seat. Your night's over. You've done all you needed to do. Three-point shot coming, and it's good. Wood knocks down the three for Cornersville, and they take the lead 3-2. But we're still early. Sanders looking to the right side. That's where Clifton has it. Clifton fires a three. Too strong. Rebound Sophie Weathers. She goes up and gets stripped. And still got a loose ball, but Cornersville's going to control it. Like there might have been some contact there, but let them play on.
Well, the Lady Mustangs have pretty much played 2 wrestling matches in Alabama for their last 2 games. So playing a game where the whistle will be blown a lot would be new for them.
Well, we got a player hit the floor, and we're going to have a foul called on the Lady Mustangs. I do believe that's going to be on Weathers, Sophie. Yeah, so Alabama's notorious for that, right? I mean, they're notorious for letting it go rough, and that kind of goes both ways.
And the Lady Mustangs have actually prepared for that really well. You see a new assistant coach, Nick Moore, on the sidelines. He's gotten some football, baseball players, some guys to come practice with the Lady Mustangs and kind of get them ready to go, toughness-wise.
Long jumper, no good. Cornersville already gets the rebound, pushed ahead. Libby Sanders, ball fake. Gets a little tap from behind. Gets the ball out to Allie Weathers. That Weathers cuts it out, and they're going to call a travel. Allie thought that was a phantom call, but
some refs give you a gather step, others don't.
Well, there's certain ones, and I say this a lot, but there's certain guys, when they walk in, you know how they do, and he is one of those. And a turnover by Cornersville, so Loretto will inbound. 5:56 to play here in the first. 3-2, Cornersville leads. I remember going to Cornersville my freshman or sophomore year and playing. It was if you remember the old Leoma gym, it was a slightly larger version of that with a basement for dressing rooms. It was, the seats were right on the floor, a little bench. It was not a good place to play. It's a long ways over there. Well, it felt like it. Allie Weathers, long jumper for 2 is good. And Loretto retakes the lead. Full court pressure. Cornersville's going to be able to get out of it. Fires it. Nope. It's going to be tipped by Sophie Weathers. Picked up by Emily Kozart. Sophie, left side to Allie. JB's going to fire the 3 from the left side. Bottom.
She don't miss that one much.
Timeout taken by Cornersville. 7-3. Lady Mustangs lead. 5:15 to play in the first of 4 quarters on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing.
Weather, so they'll get to redo it. And Michael, for a lot of people who may not know, they have changed quite a few rules this year in high school basketball, and there's a turnover by Cornersville. Loretto will get the ball back. They've changed quite a few rules, and it has to do with the free throws.
Yeah,
and the fouls.
So it used to be fouls would go by half. So you get to 7 fouls, and it'd be a 1-and-1 until you got to the double bonus, 10 fouls, and it'd be 2 free throws. Now it is 5 fouls a quarter. It goes straight to a double bonus, 2 free throws, so there's no more 1-and-1 in high school basketball.
Yeah. So that little phrase I like to use, if he makes the first, he'll earn the second. I can't use that anymore. That's probably the biggest qualm I have about it. Three-pointer, no good. Allie Weathers missed that one. Chasing down the rebound. It goes off the foot of Cornersville, so it will stay with the Lady Mustangs. Good hustle there by Jenny Beth Clifton. Something you may also notice, I don't know if our cameras are picking up, there's large video boards on both ends of the gym as well as the scores table. I mean, Loretto has went high-tech.
And you noticed that the starting lineup had popped the player and the number and the picture up and stuff like that, so that was really neat to see.
Had the video. I think Ben and AJ had a lot of there's another three-pointer from Jenny Beth, and it's 10-3. I think the X Sports Network lended them quite a big hand with some of that. I could be wrong. Kyle Johnson, I'm sure, had a big hand in that, but I know for certain that they were getting Ben to help with a lot of that. The banners look nice. They all match. And
that's what I like.
We got a whistle. What is the whistle? Oh,
shoe came off.
Shoe did come off. You know something I've noticed a lot, it's not just this year. It's been a lot here recently. We got a substitution coming in for the Lady Mustangs.
It's Allie Augustine, a freshman.
Allie Augustine will come in for Emily Cozart.
She's very lanky and a very good defender.
Well, it seems like length in the arms is something that Loretto has always seemed to have a crop of coming up all through the years. Cornersville just working around the top. Finally get it inside. Sophie with good defense. Get a partial block. Rebound put back up, no good. And they're going to get a whistle and a foul. Sophie, I think, undercut her. So
that's going to be 2 on her as well.
So first free throws coming up. Yeah, the banners all match now. Free throw good. We got the youngest Chance sister checking in. Always call her Raven's sister. But
well, see, we got the little sisters of the former Twin Towers that the Lady Mustangs had down low.
Yeah, the weather.
Kinsey and Raven.
Yeah, that's right. That's very, very good point. Allie Weathers brings it up the floor for the Lady Mustangs. Backs it back out. Looks it around. Augustine, nice ball fake. Takes it in and goes to the right hand and gets a foul. She had a funny angle. It was going to be tough to get the shot off, and Cornersville committed the foul.
It's another way those long arms come in to help. They're going to draw a lot of fouls.
It's going to be on Gentry. Yeah, if you can change the angle of that on the attack, too, you're going to cause that to happen a lot. Free throw good. I don't think this is how we do it playing in the I don't think they meant to do that. I think that was a first night glitch. And we got a free throw lane violation. I think that was going to I think Libby got moved early. So the free throw waved off, no good, but it won't count as an attempt. It was just go down as 1 for 1. You know, I don't know. This is before your time, before you were born.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be another turnover and a lot of.
This press is causing Cornersville a lot of problems. Just getting the ball up the court.
And it's not, there's something else about that there's a lot of this is going to be new.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bigger floor.
Yeah.
This is, the barn. You think, well, that was a regular size floor. It's not. It was not. It was smaller. This is a full length floor.
So you got like an extra foot, maybe foot and a half in each
lot,
of the, depth-wise.
There's a lot more space here, and that is a challenge, and it makes it harder defensively. Shot put up, no good, but Allie Weathers is fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. So I don't know if you're aware, like I said, it's before your time, when the Pyramid in Memphis opened, you know what the Pyramid is, right?
Yeah, of course.
It was an arena. It wasn't a Bass
Pro
Pro
Shops.
Shops.
I've been to the Bass Pro Shop several times. I didn't get to see the Grizzlies play there.
Free throw, no good. I don't know that the Grizzlies ever actually played there. I think they were always at FedEx. I could be wrong, but I think that was part of the reason they came to Memphis. The second, no good. Because, I mean, the Pyramid, while it looks cool, was not a great basketball facility or facility, period.
I couldn't imagine it being.
And sight lines were terrible. First night it was open. I believe it was a concert. I believe it was a concert. The bathrooms flooded.
Ooh.
And the whole arena flooded, and they had to cancel it. And a lot of people getting upset across. I can't tell if those Cornersville fans or Loretto fans, but I think that's Loretto fans.
Yeah, I think they thought it went out off of Cornersville.
Yeah. I think they had a good valid point.
I would agree.
But, yeah, I know I went and saw the Pacers and Chicago Bulls play there in a exhibition game before the Memphis Grizzlies. Would have been 98-ish. And Jordan did not play, and I was a big Reggie Miller fan. And Miller played about 2 minutes.
I'd say hey, he's getting a little old around that time.
Well, Miller, they were both, they were at the peak of their primes. But, yeah, it was an exhibition game. They weren't going to play a whole lot. Jordan didn't even dress. Knocked out of bounds by Loretto. That might have been 97, 96, somewhere. It was somewhere in that 3-year window. A little float hook shot, no good. Way up off the glass, pushed ahead. Chance gets it, gathers her step, out to Sanders for three. Looks good. It was off the mark. Nice rebound by Jenny Beth, or nice tip. Augustine got the rebound. Clifton for three, a little off the mark to the side. Chance fighting for the rebound. It's going to go off of her. And so Cornersville will inbound the basketball. Kozar and Reynolds get set to check in. Sanders and Chance will have a seat. 11-6, 1:58 to play in the first quarter.
So this is the first team the Lady Mustangs have played this year that didn't press on the inbound, so now they're kind of returning the favors. Reynolds gets
Andrew with a nice tip. Finds Clifton in the paint, shot up, good, and they're going to call a foul on behind. The foul is going to be on Powers.
And that is exactly why Siandra's in there. Her defense has been very valuable to the Lady Mustangs early this season.
I give Siandra a lot of props. It's not, free throw is good. So that should be it. Everybody's just standing around. That should be all there is. Now we got a sub. Siandra didn't get to play a lot. Let's just call it what it is. She's been here all 4 years. She's always got a smile on her face. And she practices just as much as the rest of the girls.
Exactly.
With limited play time. And she shows up, and now she's getting to play meaningful minutes in her senior year. You always want to see a kid, regardless, if they persevere like she has and endure that, because it's not easy. I've been there. That's a pretty big testament to her and her character.
Yeah, you see somebody work their tail off for 4 years, and then that final year they finally get to go out there and show what they've worked on. I mean, it makes you proud as a fan almost.
Absolutely. And it just because you're not getting to play doesn't mean you're not a valuable part of the team. And there's a lot of lessons that can be learned there for you youngsters.
Being a JV player in my time, I will admit that it's not as fun. You don't get to go in and play as much, but the way you practice,
Gentry with the 2 points,
kind of affects how the starters play.
Sure. Oh, that was too easy. As Clifton just made that look like Cornersville was completely unaware of what was going on.
She's got 11 here in the first.
That is pretty solid.
That's a good start in the new gym.
Yeah, that's a good start. That is for sure. She's outscored the other team by herself. Snyder with the basketball top. 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Guys, game will follow immediately. Say immediately. It'll be like a 15-minute break, but
I'm excited to see them play too.
Yeah. Coming out of football, they haven't had a heck of a lot of time, but they should be in shape because most of those boys do play, and that's going to be a foul caught on Clifton. There's not a lot there. You heard the grumblings from across the way on the whistle, but that is what they called. So 2 free throws coming up for Finley. It's only Clifton's first. Just 3 team fouls here in the first quarter. Nothing major at all. First free throw good.
I'm not going to lie. I was expecting the be a lot more whistles here in the first quarter just because the Lady Mustangs have been playing in such physical games that they might come out and run over a couple people tonight.
Second free throw also good. Rattled it home, and it's a 7-point advantage for Loretto. Cornersville's hanging around. Loretto outside of Clifton hadn't really got it going offensively. The back door to Allie Weathers. That one's tipped. Knocked out of the way. Picked up by Cornersville. 2 seconds. And it's going to be picked up by Clifton on the wild pass. And so after one, it's 10 for Cornersville and 17 for the home team in their new digs here at the Barn 2.0. No, that don't sound right. We'll figure it out. Loretto High School Gymnasium is what they're calling it, I believe. Loretto Gym? I think that's what it says on the outside.
Yeah.
We'll come back with quarter number 2 on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back on the X Sports Network. I'm Cam Ashburn with Michael Marks. Loretto leads after one, 17-9, and Cornersville will get the ball first. What do you think about the new X Sports logo?
I love it. I mean, it's just – and I like our new stinger and stuff like that. It's a lot cleaner, sleeker, and stuff like that. So I'm definitely a fan of the rebranding we've done recently.
Almost stolen away there by Clifton. Cornersville maintains with the basketball. Jumper in the lane, no good. Partially blocked. Kozart gets the rebound. That's where Allie Weathers is going to take it up the floor. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of changes. Kozart for 3, leans into it and nails it.
She's been hitting those early this season, and Allie Weathers already has 3 assists, all on three-pointers.
20-9, Loretto stretches the lead back out. I have completely disconnected from everything. There's so many new I knew they were going to launch the new logos and things. That runner, no good. Loretto rebound. Sanders pushes it up. Basket good. Now you see the Loretto Lady Mustangs turning those turnovers into points. So I'm going to apologize if something happens and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that existed. Well, we've had that for 3 months, Cam. Well, I've been kind of MIA. Spent some time in the hospital, everything else. So we're all good now. 2 points, 22-11.
And it's funny that they had switched the score from at the end of the quarter to 10-9 because I had 9 on my book and I was trying to look for an extra free throw.
Allie Weathers with a nice finish, falling away from the basket for 2 points.
She's got 5 now.
She's going to get hers. You hear that a lot about certain players. Well, they're going to get hers.
And she's one of those players.
She's going to get hers. That's the way Carly was.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Allie's kind of going to go do her thing, and then there will be another 2 or 3 key contributors every night. So it's nice to see everybody kind of get involved.
I tell you, when Jenny Clifton, and I think there's a walk, and they're going to call that, is Gentry. And Mr. Official needs to wave her in. Now he's saying individually, he's not going to let her in. Are you serious? Is this really what's happening?
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Can't say I've ever seen something like that.
I have. It's him.
Okay.
I mean, I have. Yes. When he does a game, if you disobey him, he will do it. Absolutely. I have no tolerance for that.
Just let somebody in the game. I mean,
it's ridiculous.
This isn't the state championship.
It wouldn't matter if it was.
Yeah.
Allie, nice pass out to Jenny. Three-pointer. Good. Jenny Beth on fire tonight.
That's the third time Allie's hit Jenny for a 3.
Yeah, I'm going to get you messed up saying Jenny Beth.
Yeah.
I got that from Nick Moore, and that's what he calls her, and it's JB.
Yeah.
What most people call her, Jenny, either one.
So that's what I was running with the first game.
And there's a jump ball. It was ripped out of there by Augustine. And now Chance is going to get to come into the game. Let's see if Mr. Official allows that, and he will this time.
Loretto going with
and now they got a problem with the scores table. A little horn. I think Kyle Johnson's like, are you sure you want to let her in the game? I think that was another first night glitch.
So I'm waiting to see how many more of those we have. Everybody's got to get used to the new technology and stuff.
Yeah. That pass deflected out of bounds. Loretto will have to re-inbound right in front of the Cornersville bench.
Now going with a bit of a bigger lineup. You got Allie Augustine in there. She's lanky. You got 2 post players.
Three-pointer from Sanders, no good, and Chance was too far under the go to get the rebound. Up the floor, and it's going to be stolen away. Allie Weathers looking, and she gets run over from behind by Donovan.
I mean, if there's anything you can learn from basketball, long shots lead to long rebounds. If someone shoots a 3, you're not going to get the rebound in the paint, most likely.
Yeah, unless you got a real soft rim.
Which I mean, these rims are rather soft, but not that soft.
Not that soft. And skip pass. Augustine finds Weathers. And it can't be handled by Cozart and picked up by Cornersville. Long three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Sanders. There was a Cornersville player right there that was in position but overshot it. Allie takes it in, nice feed to Chance, but it's tipped away. Maybe trying to force something where wasn't anything to be had.
How many times do you think Carly made that pass to Raven? That exact same thing right there, just that little underneath.
Carly was, the way she did it was a little different.
Yeah.
It was a little over the head. Yeah, and no look.
Now, Allie's got some of that in her.
She's more.
She hit a couple of those last Tuesday, I believe it was.
Of course, this is the first game I've seen her play this year, but you pretty well know how she is at this point of her junior, being a junior. She's kind of a hybrid between Ryan and Carly.
That's a fair assumption.
She doesn't have quite the range. And Ryan could hit 3 and got a 3-second violation on Chance. She don't have quite the range from thrip-point line. That Ryan had a good 3-point shot. That was kind of his bread and butter. But he would get in there and beat and bang and
I would say he wasn't afraid to get in the high post and kind of bang bodies with another forward or something like that.
No, Carly wasn't either though. So
no,
I think she's Allie's her own. She's her own player. She's got a different personality than both of them. So 3-point shot, good. That's really the only thing that's Kellett and Wood knocked that down.
It's her second 3.
That's the only thing that's kept them in the game. It's some timely threes. It's 27-14. 13-point advantage. But
I don't want to take anything away from Cornersville, but this doesn't feel like a 13-point game.
It feels like it should be much more. It's just a little sloppy on Loretta's part. Chance shot not strong enough to go in. But she's going to get her money's worth on the fouls. Jesse was like, all right, well, a little frustration take out on that tomahawk chop.
Hey, they give you 5 fouls for a reason.
Yeah, and timeout called by Loretto. 30 seconds. Let's take it with them. We'll be back on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Welcome back on the X Sports Network. Coming out of the timeout. Loretto on defense. Cornersville with the basketball. And another turnover created by Clifton. Got up and went off her feet. Allie in the paint. Nice lob outside. Now back to Clifton. Swings it around. Sanders, three-point shot, too strong. Rebound, Cornersville. Augustine trying to get a hand in there to get it. Couldn't do it. Allie pressures.
Yeah, even though the field goal percentage probably isn't what the Lady Mustangs would like to see.
Nice steal. That's a good read, like a cornerback reading a quarterback's eyes. Nice pass over to Allie. Allie goes up. Basket good.
But it's that right there. They have swung the ball so exceptionally well.
Yeah. And that is a hallmark of, I don't know if that's something Coach Rutledge teaches or if that's just something these girls have seen for many years out of the Lady Mustangs, but that is something that at least for the last 7-8 years that they have done exceptionally well. Is that little skip pass around and gets that open space. Three-point shot. Clifton, that one hit the front of the rim, no good. Rebound was almost able to get there with Sanders, but nonetheless, Cornersville comes out with it. Allie kicks that one away, so.
And that was a smart play right there by Allie. Sophie hadn't really gotten a position defensively on the low post.
I don't know if that was why she did that, because I don't think she has a rearview mirror.
No. That was just instinctively, but it's just it worked out that way.
My son told me that the other day. I got onto him and said, "Why didn't you hold the door open for that little girl?" He says, "Dad, I don't have a rearview mirror." Yeah, it's a good point,
I'm gonna start using that one.
It's a good point, son. That's a very good point. Kick out, another three-point shot coming from Wood, and that's good as well, man. You're going to have to cover her. That's 9 she's got on three-pointers. And it's all pretty much been from that same spot, too. Augustine, she's going to shoot the three. Too strong, and Sanders just got absolutely clocked out of there, and they are going to call a foul. It was going to be lower to ball anyway, but Donovan come flying across the floor and nearly knocked her down. Reynolds checks in, as does Kozar. Sanders and Augustine will get breathers for the Lady Mustangs.
We got all three seniors in for the Lady Mustangs.
Three-point shot from Allie Weathers, no good, too strong, and off the shin of Kozar, so it will be Cornersville basketball. Something that Cornersville might be known for is it used to be like one of the most famous speed traps in Tennessee. Did you know that? It did. And I think it was a law created to keep them from it. I'm almost certain there was a big ordeal about it about 8 or 9 years ago. Lost my best friend in Cornersville. He passed away in a car accident in Cornersville. So, there's that was a walk. Allie got away with one there. That was the Cornersville fans were letting them know. But Reynolds for three, bombs away there for Sandra Reynolds. She gets her first points of the night.
And she didn't shoot much of those two games at Clements that the Lady Mustangs had last week, so I haven't been able to really analyze her shooting, but that was a good-looking shot right there.
Allie Weathers with the steal, under 43 seconds remaining. Allie drives, shot no good. Rebound, Sophie Weathers no good. She's fouled in the process, and she will shoot 2 free ones. There's also a used to be a pretty now with the expansion of Love's truck stops and Buc-ee's and Pilots, used to be a pretty famous truck stop there in Cornersville, right outside of Cornersville. In fact, that's where we ate. Free throw no good. The night we played Cornersville, we stopped in there and ate at that little truck stop. I think it's a Tennessean truck stop.
Heck of a team meal right there.
I thought it was cool, man. I thought it was cool.
I would have loved to do.
I mean,
we played Cornersville once in the 2019-2020 season when I was playing my junior year.
Missed the second one too.
And we played them, and I believe it was at Cannon County High School, but it was at their second gym, and the game got canceled because it was raining, and their gym had a hole in the roof, and it was leaking onto the floor.
I mean, I can see that. That might be the most Loretto thing. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
The old Leoma gym. That's what I always refer to. That was a lot like that. Except we just put a cone up and kept playing. A little different. That was a carry. That was a walk. And there's a three-point shot coming, and it's no good. Rebound Cornersville. 7 seconds remaining in the half. Have to show some urgency. And she's going to shoot one from beyond the 10-foot line. No good. And that's how we end the first half. 32-17, Lady Mustangs lead. Kind of uneventful, not real exciting in that first half, but the first half in the new gymnasium is complete nonetheless. I'm going to go check out the new bathrooms here at half. We'll be back with some halftime stats and analysis when we return on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco products. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto High School, new gymnasium. Gymnasium, that's a weird word.
I just go with gym.
Just gym.
Keep it short and simple.
Yeah. We got to think of a name for the place, though.
But I agree with you.
I've got some ideas of what it should be called, but some of it may not fly.
We need a new nickname, though.
It needs a formal name, and it needs – which, like, it says the Loretto High School Gym is what it says on the outside, but I mean, I guess you could still call it the barn, the new barn. What do you call a new barn? Is there like a name you call like a new barn?
A fancy word.
Like the stable? The stable. There we go. That might have
the stable.
We'll think about it. I like it.
I'll break out the thesaurus and start looking up synonyms for the word barn.
We're all a bunch of rednecks here, so you can't.
I'd say I could just go downstairs or walk down the steps and ask a couple people.
That's my exact point. All right, you got some halftime stats here.
For the Lady Mustangs, leading the way with 14 is JB Clifton. Allie Weathers with 7, Reynolds with 3, Coco with 5, Allie Augustine with 1, Libby Sanders with 2. And for Cornersville, Wood has 9, Gentry with 4, Finley with 2, and Donovan with 2 as well.
All right, there's your stats. That was quick and easy.
Well, I'm trying to keep rebound, assists, steals, and blocks, but those are very unofficial. So, and nobody's in real foul trouble.
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's
either team.
Here's what I've realized a long time ago. Until there's that one person that calls you out on it.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, they're going to believe you.
Exactly. I could write some numbers down there. Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, they're not going to believe you. They're not going to know. If you miss one or two, it's like, okay, it's what it is. It's not the official stat book, but
it's pretty dang close.
Well, hey, under a minute here before it gets back started. But I know it's sometimes in football, and that's where I actually started doing broadcasting in general. Was over at Giles County with, then I started working with Kevin Kilpatrick doing football games.
Okay.
For TV.
Mm-hmm.
But those games, I was the analyst, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And I was like, oh, that was a nice 6-yard carrier, and I was having to do I didn't have a clue.
Well, this is the second sport I've called that I actually played. You know, I do baseball and football. I never touched the playing surface for either of those sports in my life.
So we're back underway here. Did you, you know, my biggest, I won't say biggest mistake, but the most embarrassing mistake, 3-point shot, no good, too strong. Cornersville gets the rebound. Nice defense by Sophie, shot up, no good. Loretto's going to get the rebound. So, as I said, it was like the 49, or I did like he's at the 45, 48, 51. I did that. Yeah, counting it down. Yeah, that was embarrassing. The guy with me looked at me.
I've actually never done play-by-play for a football game, so I haven't had the opportunity to make that mistake yet, but I probably will.
Well, I'll tell you what it was is Kevin was stuck in traffic in Nashville. I was there, and he couldn't get there. So they're like, hey, we're going to go on. You're going to do play-by-play. I'd never done play-by-play in my life. And I was a nervous wreck, and it was a big game, too. Allie Weathers missed the layup. That's
rare,
yeah. That'll be discussed later, I'm sure. Wide open. Well, she didn't take the three. Driving in, Gentry, hook shot good off the glass. 34-19 now. 6:45 to play here in the third. But yeah, so that's where I made the mistake of the cameraman was doing stats and kind of trying to help me. 3-point shot, no good from Sanders. But yeah, embarrassing moment nonetheless.
Well, I had actually called a Loretto baseball game against Richland when Loretto was
going to be over and back, and they're going to call it.
Yeah, when Loretto was streaming their baseball games on their off their Facebook account,
sure.
And you know Kyle had me set up and everything. The first game I did with X Sports, had it was a Loretto Summertown game in a district tournament. Back in 2022.
Go right to the Wolves, right?
Yeah, I did the first game of the season and the last 7. It was me and Drew King. He brought the cousin along with me to do it, and Will Pettis producing. So
there you go.
It was a heck of a crew.
Knocked out of bounds. Loretto will redo it. Sanders in the corner. Zone defense from Cornersville. Cozart, deep 2, in and out, no good. Sophie fighting for the rebound, pulls it out of there, swings it around. Allie wants a 3 in the elbow, buries it.
And I was waiting for a 3 on that possession, Cam. Their zone defense was pretty much just begging the Lady Mustangs to take a 3, and Allie finally put one up.
I used to love seeing the zone defense.
That meant you were going to get a lot of 3s.
Yep, that's all I could do. 10-second call. It was stolen away anyway. Yeah, that's all I was good for. I could hit a 3 if it was wide open. If you ever got in my face or asked me to play defense, it was might as well just put me on the bench.
Well, my first shot was a 3-pointer, and it got blocked.
There you go.
So
I can't recall my first shot. It probably went in. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a total joke.
In 10 years, I'll say my first shot went in, too.
I mean, nobody remembers. There is people that do remember. I was in the bathroom a minute ago, which, by the way, are very nice.
I'll have to go check them out.
Somebody, 3-pointer again from Allie Weathers is good. And it's 40-19. Lady Mustangs have stretched it on out to a 21-point lead.
Yeah, you talked about Allie getting hers, and she had about 5 points midway. About a minute or two to go in the first half. She's up to 13 already.
Well, I was in one of the stalls, and somebody says, "Is that Cam?" I said, "Yeah, that's Cam." He says, "Somebody was talking about you today." I said, "Oh no." He said, "Yeah, they were telling about the time you wrecked a bike in high school." Yeah, that was a whole story, but so people do remember.
Only the funny things, though.
I don't know if that was funny.
The memorable things.
That was definitely memorable.
I'll tell you, my first shot I hit in the barn was against Wayne County.
Pretty good.
It was a top of the key 3, and I tried to play it cool. And I was asking the guys in the locker room afterwards, and Blade looked at me and said, yeah, you tried to play that cool. You smiled like a kid on Christmas the whole way down the court.
Yeah, I think most people do when they score their first high school points.
It was exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
We were up by like 40 points in that game, but it didn't matter. I scored.
That's it. It's stolen away. Sophie was trying to feed it down the block. Cornersville comes out with it. Allie Weathers looking for another steal. I'm not going to get it.
She's got 4 already.
A lot of contact, and that's going to call the foul. It's going to be on Allie, but if anything, it could have been a jump. But sometimes officials disagree, and that's okay. Cornersville, high post, wide open. Gentry, long two is good. She's got some length on her, too. She reminds me a lot.
She has scored all 6 points for Cornersville in the second half.
Timeout, Loretto.
She's up to 10.
And I think she's going to take a full. Yeah, she reminds me a lot of the Bogus girl from Wayne County. She's
yeah,
just
real lanky.
Yeah. 40-23, 4:15 to play in the third on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network. First home game of the season for the Lady Mustangs. Mustangs game will be coming right up after this. And Allie, three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Cornersville. I know when this gym was first dreamed up, it was tied to if something else in the county didn't happen, and there was a lot of back and forth on that, and it ultimately.
Well, there's been rumors of new schools and new gyms for every school in this county for most of my lifetime.
Three-point shot knocked down by Gentry, and she is just all over it.
9 points just in the second half, 13 total.
26-40, closing it back in. The 14 points, had stretched it up to 21. That pass knocked out. Reynolds picks it up. Allie thought about the three. She's going to drive it in. Floater, no good. It looked good, just had a little too much heat coming off the glass. Got to break these glass backboards in. You got to soften them up a little bit. And there's a feed in the paint basket, good.
And that was slow getting back on defense or post players. You had Franklin running down the court, and Kozar and Sophie Weathers kind of lost track of her.
And they're going to say Allie went out of bounds, but, man, there was a lot of contact.
I mean, it's a 12-point game. I mean, Cornersville's got any momentum there is in this gym. It is very quiet on our side.
Cornersville has definitely taken that for sure.
And that is all to Addie Gentry. I mean, she has scored every point for Cornersville here in the second half, all 9.
She looks pretty winded.
Other than Franklin's last 2.
Right.
But, I mean, I assume you probably watched Tennessee and North Carolina Wednesday night where Tennessee was playing 1 versus 5 and Dalton Connect did everything until he twisted his ankle.
I'll be honest with you, I have not watched any sports.
Wow.
Bank shot 3, good. Hey, when it's working for you, it's working. Now they cut it to 9. Lady Mustangs all of a sudden find themselves on the road. Coach Rutledge wants to try to corral her team and get them back under control. 2:16 to play here in the third on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Back here on the X Sports Network, I'm Cam Asher, Michael Marks.
We got a ball game now.
We do.
I mean, you said, it was 21. Now it's 9. And
that's what happens when you're TV guy, radio guy, stream guy, whatever you want to call it. Says it's been kind of a boring game.
Yeah, I would agree, but
here we are. It's not boring anymore.
Yeah, I'm about to say they've given everyone a reason to kind of get into the game again.
Franklin that's not. That was
Augustine.
Yeah.
And wow,
what
that was
on earth?
It didn't look like she even touched anybody from here, but
I don't know what they call. I don't know.
She bumped into, I believe that was Childress.
I didn't see it.
And that may have brushed shoulders.
It's like a man-to-man.
Yeah, they've gone man-to-man now.
See if that changes anything. Cornersville goes back door, shot up good, and here we go. Cut it down to 7. Franklin again in the post. Augustine, corner. Sanders, Clifton from the elbow for 3, too strong. Rebound by Loretto. Kicked out of there. Augustine to Cozart. Skip back. Augustine. Ball fake. Drives in the paint. She's hammered from behind. We get nothing. And now they're going to get a jump ball called on Libby, which I figured we would have got a reach in.
I figured we would have gotten a jump ball when she went in and got the, I guess you could call it a block.
Should have been a foul.
Yeah. The 2 hands came in on her.
Coach Rutledge wanting an explanation on that one. Sometimes it's early in the season. Sometimes they miss them. And then there's a few of them that just miss them all the time. It's a hard job.
I will agree.
Of course, we got new rules. You can't get on the officials like you used to could. And Sophie's pass is deflected, looking for Allie, so Loretto will maintain possession. 55 seconds remaining here in the third. TWSAA issued some new rules that says that if you get kicked out of a game, you're fined and suspended. It's for fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. 3-point shot up, no good. Sophie gets the rebound, put back, no good. A lot of contact, so it appeared. And are we going to get a foul or a jump ball? Foul. Oh, my gosh. Now the Loretto crowd's not happy.
So they're making some noise now, and it's at the slight disapproval of the officiating crew.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That was a textbook jump ball.
But, yeah, I mean, anytime a player comes in and it just,
Yeah.
Sometimes they do call it, but they didn't call it on the baseline when I thought they should have. So it's 19 seconds remaining in the third. 40-33. Lady Mustangs still lead, but they were up by 21. And
5 seconds.
Cornersville has come back and made it a game. And I think Cornersville thought they were doing the speed clock there.
In the 4 years I was in high school, I don't think I noticed a 5-second call once.
Yeah,
the Lady Mustangs have been a part of 2, 1 for them and 1 against them.
9 seconds. Sanders in the corner, looks in the paint, not there. Clifton with 4 seconds. Back to Sanders. Sanders fires the 3, no good. Rebound, not going to matter. And we head to the fourth. This is a big quarter for the visiting team from Cornersville, 40-33. They've come roaring back to make this one a game. We head to the fourth and final frame here on the X Sports Network.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back. X Sports Network. Fourth quarter action. Cornersville begins with the basketball. And it was a 21-point lead for the Lady Mustangs until
Addie Gentry started going to work.
Addie Gentry went to work. That is exactly right. And the rest of her team has followed suit. Lady Mustangs hadn't scored in a bit. The foul going to be called on Sanders.
Gentry had 9 in the third quarter alone.
That will send Childress to the free throw line for 2. If you're just joining us, first free throw no good. If you're just joining us, the rules have changed on the free throws. No more 1-and-1s at all.
Nope.
It's kind of interesting. Second free throw good. And it's after 5 fouls each quarter, not the half, you get 2 free throws. Not the 1-and-1. That may change some plays at the end. Nice feed. Ooh. Augustine can't get it to go, but picked up by Sanders and put back off the glass and through the cylinder for 2. There's a big 2 points. Lady Mustangs were not responding, but maybe that'll get them off the mat.
Yeah, they've been rather quiet. And, you know, JB had 11 in the first quarter. She's only got 14. They've really done a good job shutting her down.
Tell you what, when the three-pointer is a weird thing. You can either live by it or you can die by it.
Well, and if you live by it, you do die by it. I mean,
you do. That's right. Floater, no good. Sophie gets it, pass nearly stolen away. I tell you what, Cornersville's quick of jumping passing lanes.
And that was
some deflection. They play a lot like the Lady Mustangs do in that regard.
And this Cornersville team is not a bad team. They're 5-1.
No.
And their one loss was to Moore County, and Moore County is usually pretty good at girls basketball.
Sophie, kick out, swings it around. Nice pass. Clifton inside to Allie. Allie looking to reverse it. Not going to do it. Up and under. Good. They let her get away maybe with an extra step.
I thought she got an extra step on that spin right there, but I'm not going to complain.
No, you're not going to get everything. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. It goes both ways and right through the hands of Franklin. So it will be Lady Mustangs ball. So again, you see maybe some momentum shifting as it's a 10-point lead. It was the 21. Cornersville cut it to 7. Nice play there by Clifton, and there is going to be a walk called on Augustine. Their feet got caught up on herself just a little bit.
And that's part. I mean, I get it's the fourth quarter now, but that's still some freshman jitters right there. You're out there in your first home game, a new gym.
I was going to say this earlier, and something I guess I had a timeout, but teams do not wear the same shoes. Each player does not wear the same shoes anymore.
Nope. Now the Lady Mustangs do.
They are.
But yes. They haven't played a single opponent that has done that yet. I mean, they've played Clements and Good Hope and now Cornersville, and we've seen green, purple, red, orange, blue. I mean, I don't think anybody has matched. Like just 2 people.
And Cornersville answers right back, getting after it on defense, pressuring Clifton. Yeah, I don't like that, and that's a lazy pass from Sanders, picked off in the paint. We've seen that a lot tonight. This pass is not real crisp. Now they get lost in defense, and there's a foul on Sophie. She kind of come over and had to do something. It was too wide open. But back to the shoes. Yeah, that's I don't like it. Like the pink shoes and the green shoes. It looks to me it looks tacky. And it's not just Cornersville, like you said. It's everyone, and they're all wearing the colorful shoes. I get that.
And it's popular now, but I'm a fan of in practice because it's practice. But when you get to a game, the team needs to look more. They call it a uniform for a reason, Cam. I mean, you want to look the same. When you're sports, I mean, that's a business trip almost. You all want to look the same. You look clean, stuff like that. I'm probably not as strict as the Yankees would be. You have to ask Dave Weathers about that. But I do like the matching shoes. I just think at least, if they're not matching the same color scheme, it's got to be a foul or a walk, and they're going to call a foul. It's powers her first.
Not a lot of fouls called at all.
No, I mean, the only person in remote foul trouble for either team is Sophie Weathers with 3, but you're in the fourth quarter. 3 fouls doesn't necessarily matter.
5:17 to play in the fourth. Loretto. Not the energy level I expected to see in them coming into their new home. Maybe some nerves. I don't know. Allie cut off, kicked out. Jenny for 3. Off the mark to the right. Rebound by Cornersville.
This Lady Mustangs team isn't going to be your high octane, oh my goodness, are they going to score 100 type of team. This is a team they'll put up 55, 60, maybe 65 a game. They're going to try to hold teams below 50 points, though.
And losing the handle on it from pressure from Ciandra Reynolds, and so Loretto will get the turnover. Yeah, I think that you're right. I think it's going to be a defensive type team, but I mean, you look at it, they've got some kids that can score the basketball.
And the offense will come later in the season. I'm a big fan on you preach defense during the offseason, the offense will kind of come to you later in the season.
Pass was knocked away. We've seen that a lot tonight. Again, just jumping passing lanes, maybe a little lazy on the pass.
And quick teams have been the kryptonite for the Lady Mustangs. That lost to Good Hope. Good Hope had several very quick players that could just run right around the Lady Mustangs and jump past
Ciandra for 3, a little flat. Long rebound. Allie Weathers does a good job battling for that one and tracking it down. Inside, Sophie gets triple teamed, and she's trying to get it out of there and fouled in the process.
I like what they were working in there. Getting in the low post to Sophie and kick out for a 3. JB's been a little cold lately, but eventually she's going to hit one.
Yeah, that's we said it a minute ago. If you live by the 3, you're going to die by it. And Jenny doesn't live by the 3. I mean, she can shoot it and shoot it well, but when she gets hot, she's hot. Allie for 3, good. And so Loretto has stretched the lead back to 9.
Allie's up to 18 with that. That's her third 3.
Under 4 to play in the quarter or in the game. Unless, of course, Cornersville can go on another run and get this one equaled up.
Say it's only 9.
Only 9, you're right. Timeout, Cornersville. 3:46 to play on the X Sports Network. 9-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. First night in the new gym. We'll be back on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Welcome back on the X Sports Network. Fourth quarter, 3:38 to play. Cornersville with the basketball. They trail by 9. Picked up by Reynolds on the mishandled pass. Pushed ahead. Allie tracks it down left side over her head. What a basket for Allie Weathers. Made that look easy. That shades of Carly.
I would say that was not an easy shot.
Well, that was a walk that goes unnoticed. There's another one. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Allie.
Usually I'm not picky about those if it's like a 20, 25, 30-point game, but you got an 11-point game right here with 3 minutes.
Three-pointer by Reynolds is good. So Lady Mustangs extending the lead on a run themselves, and Cornersville comes back down and answers. Nice.
Childress has 6 now, all 6 in the second half.
It's pretty 6 points for Ciandra Reynolds tonight. Jenny Beth for 3. God, that's what I just needed. She just needed to start calling her Jenny Beth again.
Exactly.
I think that might be the magic elixir.
She's up to 17 now.
15-point advantage now for the Lady Mustangs, and all of a sudden what felt like about a minute ago that the game was
I mean, literally a minute ago, it was 9 points.
Yeah, you felt like, okay, I mean, Cornersville's had all the momentum. It's not over, and now it's like, yeah, that's going to be tough to overcome at this point. And Andrew's going to get called with a foul. I don't know. She didn't like the call, but you talk about, so you're talking about missing walk. Listen, it happens. It's going to happen. There's going to be missed call every game that's ever been played.
I don't think there's ever been a perfectly called basketball game ever, and we played basketball for how long? I mean,
a long time.
Yeah,
it's been a long time ago that they put up the apple baskets and
Mr. Spalding.
It's been a minute since they did all that, but that's just missed calls are a part of it, and you just hope it don't affect the game. And there's occasionally it does. Free throw, no good. On the second. Cozart to Allie. Allie's going to be wide open to take it on in. Hits baseline, kicks it out. Cozart straight away from the key. No good. Rebound tipped away. What is he?
They're getting over the back there.
Is it on Cornersville?
Yeah. It is. Wow. I thought they were going to get Coco with that one.
It's interesting. It's awful late whistle for it to be on Cornersville. But
yeah. They were already halfway down the court.
And really, it's not his call, but at the same time, if he sees it, he can make that call, and that's apparently what he did. He was probably waiting for the primary guy in that position to make it, and they didn't. So there's a foul, and that will send the freshman Sophie Weathers to the free throw line.
See if she can get on the board here.
55-41.
Sophie Weathers to the line.
It's a nice crowd here tonight. It's packed. There's not many seats left on the home side.
Would you expect anything new?
I mean, you think about when Lawrence County comes, and then in Summertown, it's this place is going to be. It's going to be pretty full. Free throws good, and we're talking about it. It is bigger than the barn, and even though it's not quite as surrounded, and there's a steal by Allie Weathers.
And that's one thing worried about for like the players, maybe like the fan impact is the proximity of the players and the fans in this gym.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember in the barn, you got that corner down there where the student section was, and they were literally almost on the floor, and here you're backed up 10, 15 feet from the floor.
Sure. Yeah, you do have some floor seats that they've did for some sponsors. Free throw good. I had my two passes, and I, for our floor seats, and I'd given them a friend, and I said, "Hey, you and your son can use these tonight." He gets in here, and they're like, "Hey, where's your seats at?" That's
their name.
Coach True was coming up here and said, "Hey, where's your free throws good? Where are your seats?" I'm like, "You're the AD. You tell me. I don't have a clue where my seats are." And he's like, starts laughing. He's like, "Well, you're supposed to pick them out." And I'm like, "Well, that didn't happen."
Well, I know when I came and visited the gym, some seats had names on them and stuff like that with paper, but there were also some that hadn't been sold yet.
So I may or may not have seats. I don't know. I got I got passes, though.
Yeah, and I will tell you, the seats that were the last remaining were the floor seats right there next to the student section, and I don't blame those for not being sold earliest. Yeah.
Free throw.
You'll get near full that game.
Yeah, that's very possible. Oh, well. 58-42, 1:23 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Mustangs look to be able to pick up the first win here in the new stable.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, for now. Allie Weathers, basket good. Assist Jenny Beth Clifton. We're near the 1 minute mark. 60 points put on the scoreboard. Yeah, Lawrence County won't be long. They'll be coming in here. That three-pointer no good.
That's Tuesday, is it not?
Yeah. No, it's further out than that, right? It's a couple weeks. I don't know. You maybe look that up.
I will. I'll get that real quick.
Can't be that far out, but because Coach
December 12th.
Yeah, so I
so not this upcoming Tuesday, but the next.
I knew it had some time because there were some things that he said would be done in the gym by the time they get open. By the time Lawrence County comes, that they some stuff they're going to get hung up more. They got more banners, some murals going to be put on the wall, some more signage out front, different things. Loretto just going to try to milk the clock on down. And this is where the foul thing kind of comes in. You could, Cornersville can foul here, which is, listen, it's an 18-point game. You're not going to. Lady Mustangs are going to get the win at the first time in the new gymnasium. Coach Rutledge had Crew.
Well,
Hey, how about the first win for our former colleague turned assistant coach Nick Moore?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I'd say he's the good luck charm if they hadn't already lost the game. But hey, the Lady Mustangs go to 2-1 on the season. Cornersville drops their second game and goes to 5-2.
60-42 is the final. Lady Mustangs victorious, and Michael's got some stats for us here, Rick. You got those populated up for us?
Oh, yeah.
Calculated?
So, Allie Weathers.
Son of a math teacher. Of course you do.
Oh, of course, yeah. Allie Weathers finished with 24, leading score. JB with 17. You got Ciandra with 6, Coco with 5, Libby with 4, and the freshman Allie Augustine and Sophie Weathers both with 1. Then for Cornersville, you got Childress with 6, Powers with 6, Wood with 9, Gentry with 19, Finley with 2, Franklin with 4, and Donovan with 2. And that'll round it out at 42.
All right, so the boys' game will follow as they're playing the intro video for them. This is going to be something you're going to see a lot of, and I tell you what, I wish they'd let me get loose on some of that, because I can promise you, it'd be different. There's something about the Predators. Yeah, are we? Yeah, are we? Yeah, we're still on. So the Predators had a back when they first started doing all the big graphics and stuff, they had for the playoff run one year, had this really awesome video with Kickstart My Heart from
that song will
Motley Crue. It was awesome.
That song will pump anybody up. I mean,
I don't know that Phil Collins does it, but whatever.
In the Air Tonight is a good song though. It wouldn't get me pumped up, but
no,
it does it for other people.
All right, we'll come back here in about 10 minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports.